of no return, baby, on the summer night. Shot of love and a spark of laughter breathe. Stars align and the month times night burn like the dried out leaves. Are we leaving on the next string, baby? I do believe. Come on, let's ride this train. Come on, let's ride this train. Now I ain't missed a 9 to 5, I don't hear it in my song. I'm gonna pull my weight, don't get me wrong. Brand new start and a whole new part, they are big old shoes to fill. I'll be there on that platform, babe, you know I will. Come on, let's ride this train. Come on, let's ride this train. Now nothing is this run for life, you'll never find its match. So you live to be a million years. All hearts are lost by default in the time of a single beat. We're believing on the next train, babe. So take your seat. All right. Boy, come on, let's ride this train. Yeah, come on, let's ride this train. Oh, come on, let's ride this train. Oh, come on, let's ride this train. Let's ride this train now.
All right, let's ride this train now. Hello, everyone. I'm Tom Kovichak, and this is Tom's Trains and Things. And look what happened. That thing didn't pop up down there. I'm going to have to put that down there manually. I don't know what happened. I guess it just didn't do it because I changed the intro on there. So, welcome to the Monday Night Live stream on, what's today, March 29th. It's the end of March already. And I want to thank Frank because Frank rejoined the train crew, and we had another person, and let me get his name up here, who joined the train crew earlier this week, and that is Adam Mednick. Those letters are really small up there, so welcome aboard, Adam. All right, thank you for joining the train crew for the first time and again. All right, hello, Anissa. Where did I see? Johnson, Roy, Eltham, how you doing? Good to see you. Lehigh River and Schuylkill River. We got a lot of rivers in here. All right. And who else? Scott Eric Catalano is in the house. You know, that every time I got the Nightbot, it counts who does the most comments, and it always comes up Scott. So He's on a roll all the time. All right. Midsummer and Scale, Greg, Frank, Steeler fan, CV Railroad. How you doing? And I'm running out of room on there because there's only 20 spots on that before it goes to the next page. And I'm not going to go on to the next page because I'll never get back to the right spot. But anyway, who else do we have here? Dwight Curley, how you doing? All right, good to see you here. And Steve Childers, how you doing? Glad you can make it. And Sterling J, good to see you here. And who else do we have here? Caboose 121. All right. And I seen Craig Stuck in the Truck, Rexon here. And Carolina, Foothills Railroad D Night. All right. And M&M Short Lines. Good to see you. And Jim McCann. All right. Good to see you here. Did I miss anybody? Edward Caddy, how you doing? All right. I think I hit everybody so far. If I haven't, Elmar, how you doing? Now I see you in there. You haven't commented in a while, but I see you here. Okay, so I think that is everybody. I don't see Sparky in here. Did I see Sparky in here? No, I didn't see Sparky in here. He must be sleeping right now, and he usually wants to hear that loud music right off the bat, and we're gonna do some loud music because I said my hellos and I gotta say my thank yous. I really appreciate everybody that contribute to this channel. And there goes Heath. Did you see me? Do you see me? I see you now. I see you up there now. The first comment. Okay. I see you. All right. So I want to thank everybody that has contributed. And you know who they are? Don't forget to show your support and smash that join button. Enjoy members only videos and get your name in the credits. Okay, thank you, everybody. And are you talking about Heath? He short-circuited himself again? Oh, my goodness. All right. So, thank you, everybody, for contributing to Tom's Trains and Things. It really helps out. Otis Tooley, how you doing? And High Score 1967. Good to see you here. And Chazco, he's in the house. And let's get this unworking module cam. There you go. There's the module project in the living room. And it's not in there right now, but soon, because remember these things right here? I got one of these. It's a Samsung, and one of these, it's a JVC. They're hanging like this anyway, because the things are hung like that. There you go. Oh, this one was upside down. Anyway, remember I said I got a bunch of those. Well, here's what I got. An HD video converter. So this will convert the signal from this right here to HDMI. So I got this last week, but I haven't had a chance to hook them up yet or try them out. Yes, they're old security cameras, and I got 6 of them for $10 at the thrift store in where was that? It's north of Lake Wells. Oh, Dundee. There you go, Dundee. Okay, so here's what we're going to talk about tonight. We welcome the new members and the thank yous and hellos. Okay, we're going to talk about future train shows. So Craig Stuck in the Truck, Rexon, had a couple in there, and I'll talk about that in a minute. The ones around here. The layout progress. What have I done with the layout? And and you can see right underneath it, it says other work delaying the layout. Okay. So what does that mean? Oh, well, I got a little bit of progress and a little bit of delay. And then DC, see this thing right here? This was the subject last week. I did a 2-hour show and never got to talk about that. Okay, there we're going to Q&A and a rant. So hopefully we'll get around to doing that stuff. And I see that, let me see up here, Steve Rowe said, keep it up. He got a $5 super sticker. So let's put this thing up here. All right. Thank you, Stephen, for the super sticker. I really appreciate it. Okay. Will you be painting anything tonight? Will I be painting anything tonight? Oh no, I won't be painting anything tonight. Okay, I didn't get to watch your live stream, and I seen all that painter's tape all over a model you had, so I guess you were masking off everything. So, but I was busy. We got back late. And that's going to be one of my rants. Yes, there's going to be a rant in there. I got to mark that down because I just thought of that. I didn't have that on my rants. But, okay. That's so I could remember it for later on. All right. What's your thought on using a step-down transfer for 120 volts AC to 24 volts DC on train layout? Okay, so. All right. Step-down transfer from 120 volts AC to 20 volts DC on a train layout. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, you could use anything that you want to get the voltage that you want. Step down transformer from 120 volts to 24 volts. I guess your L isn't working in there, but I'll vote for that. That's a good one there. But yes, you can use that. There's no problem with that. So just make sure. Okay, so I'm assuming that you have a little wall wart, or a brick. Wait a minute. Now, I didn't get the WD-40 out. I forgot about it until I pulled the microphone over, but it's still squeaking. But Okay, now here's one right here. Here is a TP link. This is for my USB hub. And this is 120 volts to... How many volts? Oh my goodness. This is 12 volt DC, 3 amps. But anyway, yes, you could do something like that because I use it. I use computer power supplies, and I also use the wall warts like this, and I have some of them that look like bricks. I mean, this is a square brick, but yeah, I was looking at one today. I saw one at a thrift store. It was $1, but I got so many of them now, I didn't need it. And Tom's head rattles. Okay. Yes, it does. Okay, there you go. Hey, and I see Sparky in here. 3 volts, 5 volts, 12 volts, 14, 24 volts. Sparky, you got all kind of volts there. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, computer power supplies will give you all kinds of usable voltages. And let me see if I could get that in there. No, well, I got 3 computer power supplies, but they're just out of view over there. They're on that shelf right there. But, you know, whenever I do my recordings, you could see them in the background. But yes, you can use them, most definitely. All right, so. Okay, Randall Ellison. All right, good. Glad you can make it here. Can't stay long, but I can chat for a minute. All right, chat away, Randall. Let's hear it. Okay. Where can I get some of these voltages? I'll tell you what. Take a fork and stick it in a one of those little receptacle things, and you'll get all kind of voltages that all the voltage you want. Okay. Okay. Scott says, send me a picture. Does it have a white knob on it to turn the small screwdrivers? Yeah, Frank sent me a picture of an IR sensor. Let me see if I could find it here. I've never seen this. He said he got it on eBay. And let me pull this up here. We're going to get off of the subject here. Okay, and I sent him some other IR sensors, and I bought them through your Amazon link. Thanks, Frank. All right, I really appreciate it. But let me get this picture that he has up here. Where are the pictures? Okay, not that one. That's my pictures. Okay. All right, let me see if I can get this up here big. And do it this way here. Nope, that's the wrong one. There we go. Okay. Now, that's what he has. And I don't know. He said he got this off of eBay. But here is the IR sensor. That little gizmo right there. And there's no sensitivity adjustment on that thing right there. But there is adjustments right here, but I'm not sure. It says controlled output, but I never seen it before, and he just says, well, he got it on eBay from someplace. Let me see where he said he got it. Okay. Okay, I said, what in the world is that board for? Okay, and he says, we honest CN on eBay is where he got it. So I didn't have a chance to look that up, but I believe you. All right. So that's what he got, but I don't think there's a sensitivity, but those other IR sensors, those are better. I think it was $8 for 10 of them. And I think I saw another brand on Amazon. I don't know if I would go that far, but they had 20 of them for like $9. So I don't know that, when they're that cheap, I don't know. Yes, Chinese. Yes. All right. Okay. Now that was a sneak peek of it. Okay, so that is on the agenda. So, okay, so here we go. Oh, wrong one. This one right here. Okay, so let me turn this light on so you can see a little bit better. Yes, that looks X-rated. But this is the wall right here that I'm working on right now, and where I got the modules. That's the modules that I had in the living room, and I had to cut off just a little bit off the end. But what I was thinking, now there's no track plan, but this is just an idea. And this is a divider right here where I would come up like this, and then like that, come up here, go around there, around that big circle, come around here, and then come up here, and boom, 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 woo, woo. And then, if I needed to, I would put a drop down here and here, or like I said before, over here was going to be my workbench right here. So I might put a drop down right there. I'm still working on it, and I'm getting serious now because I went to Dollar Tree and I bought a dozen pencils, number 2 pencils for $1. And it's 8 cents tax now. 8% tax here. Oh my goodness. They just keep on raising the taxes. Oh geez, I can't believe that crap. But anyway, that's what we're working on as far as the layout. That's how far I got. And there are things that are holding me back also, and I'll talk about that in a minute. I got all my notes right here. So I'm a little disorganized here. Okay. So let me get back to here so I can see what we're talking about. Okay. So we got to get back on track here. Future train show. I had to call this Monday Mayhem. Okay. Because sidetrack is already taken. So maybe we'll call this Monday Mayhem because nothing ever comes out right on here. But anyway, future train shows. Now, coming up, I think it's in Pinellas Park on April the 3rd. Regal Railways is going to have another train show. They have one every month. And this one is in Pinellas Park. They just had one a couple of weeks ago that I went to. And I still got to put out the video for that. And they're having another one in Pinellas Park. And I did a couple of live streams from that one there. And that is pretty good. But I don't think I'm going to go to that one because we got a lot of stuff to do. And I'm getting behind in working on my layout and working out in my yard. Okay, so Heath said there is a train show in East Rutherford, New Jersey on April 10th. So there you go, East Rutherford, New Jersey. I don't know where that is, but I've heard of it. I went along New Jersey Turnpike a lot of times going up to West Point Military Academy from Maryland. A clean desk is a sign of a sick mind, I never have a clean desk. Never. Okay, Steve Childers, I will be going again. This one, I don't think I'm going to go to because we got too many things going on, and I'm going to skip that one. So, okay, I'm trying to check these comments here. All right, so anyway, but who else had? Craig Rexon had Sherman Hill Train Show, May 15th, 16th. 1312 West 8th Avenue, Cheyenne, Wyoming. Saturday 9 to 5 and Sunday 10 to 4. And he said there is another train show in April at North Platte, Nebraska. Dates and times April 17th and 18th. And I had this one in the queue, and I forgot to put this in here. He says, I have a new saying for Heath. If it ain't broke, Heath will break it. There you go. I like that. I like that one. All right. So, who else did I say? Georgia Sunbelt, how you doing? Anthony, good to see you here. And William, I seen you in here earlier, and then you must have disappeared. But New Ferris Railroad, how you doing? Good to see you. All right. All right. Redbird Tony. It's near MetLife Stadium if you are a Giants fan. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, how's the Helix going? I seen all those U's that you had on laying all over your she shed. There. Oh, wait a minute here. I'll send you guys money. Can you all buy me stuff at the train shows and then deliver it? Yeah, we'll deliver it. Okay. Yeah, we'll deliver it up to Strasbourg. There you go. Oh my goodness, first train show in over 12 months on Easter Saturday in Melbourne. Hey, that's good to hear. It's about time they're having a train show there. All right, good to hear that. My goodness. Okay. John McCann says there is a Hickory, North Carolina train show April 10th. All right, Hickory. I think I was in Hickory. Is there a model railroad club in I wouldn't call it a school, but it's down in the basement? Because I went to one, Reggie Stroud showed me. He's a member of a train club there, and I think it's in Hickory. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I'll have to look at my old video and see what it is. Okay, so does anybody else know of any other train shows in the area? And Sparky, I don't know if we could buy you anything. Looking at your train room, you already have everything. So I don't know if we can get anything else for you. I'm going to have a long want list by the time we have a train show. There you go. And I forgot to clean this up, and I still got this rail joiner that on my desk. Oh my goodness, it's still here. I put everything else away in the family room to get it out of the way, and I forgot the rail joiner. Valdez, that's it, Valdez, yes. There you go, Reggie. How you doing? Good to see you here. Valdez. Okay, you reminded me. I couldn't remember the place of it. All right, so, okay, there you go. Okay. Stephanie Paul, how you doing? Good to see you here. All right. And I always get this one wrong. Dragon Lover 68. There you go. Where is Hickory? Close to me. All right. There you go. Reggie answered it. It's near Valdez. Well, maybe if 40 miles away is 20 minutes west of Hickory. Okay. All right. So anyway, let me look at my thing again. We went to future train shows and layout progress. Well, I already showed you not that one. I already showed you this. That's about as far as I got. Now the video that I did on Friday, I had to split it up into two, and I actually made one for members, but I haven't published it yet. But it was 37 minutes long. I just showed everything that I made a video of, and I just said, I just talk too much when I'm doing the videos. But I had to split it up into two sections. The next video is coming out on Friday, and you'll see the modules up in place. And I think I showed a picture of it someplace. It was there somewhere. Jean-Pierre Dumar, how you doing? Good to see you here. And the next thing I'm going to do there is I'm going to start work up in the ceiling, and I'm going to put in right above the modules. I got to put in a shelf way up at top where the seal is. And I figured, okay, let me get this thing over here. I'm going to put a shelf right here, maybe 12 to 16 inches wide, and have something running back and forth like a trolley or something else above this module here. So that'll be on a shelf, and it'll just be running back and forth like that. Okay, so that is what we got going. I'm putting in the shelves up on top of it. I'm going to put that shelf on. I got to finish the top part of the wall, put a skin on that, and that'll be, that video will come out in a couple of weeks, but the next video coming out will show you the module. And why on earth am I not getting anything done on it? And why is it going so slow? Oh my goodness, here we go. Yes, black does not activate the IR sensor. I use time of flight sensors. To be honest, I stopped using IR long ago. I've made some nice scripts to improve the IR sensors. I've never had a problem with the IR sensors picking up black. So, I don't know. Okay. I got, I got to keep up with this chat here. Yeah. Life happens, Tom. That is why. But anyway, I have a backyard. And I want to show you something here. I put a new head on the riser. But I ran into a problem because it was crooked to the right, and it was leaning forward away from me. And you can see the other sprinkler line right next to it. I had to put a fitting on there because there was a hole in it, and I couldn't figure out why they have that line there and then this PVC line there. So I started digging. I wanted to get the PVC deeper so I could get that straightened out so I can get the head level. And I kept on coming back, and it got shallower, and then that elbow was in some concrete. Now, before I dug around it, I thought
before I got to the concrete, I thought maybe, well, that's where my septic is. But then I got to the elbow, and I seen the elbow in the concrete. And then I seen that line, so that's the same line as that one over there. And come back a little further, and it continues out the other end. So I guess they had a leak, and they couldn't stop it. So they poured concrete over top of it.
They got some really good plumbers here. They had a leak in the sprinkler line on a T, and they stopped the leak by pouring concrete over it. That's what I have to deal with here. That's all the stuff that we have here.
So I could put another sprinkler head in there, because
but I've been working on the sprinklers, and I've been finding all kind of stuff. But I need to put another sprinkler on the other side, and I had to dig all the way across
nothing on the top of
the yard. So that's enough of that. We'll take a look at this one right here. I think this one is this morning. This is me backfilling it. After I dug it up, I had to buy 100 foot of 3/4 inch line. Yeah, that's where the train shed is going. Well, actually, the septic tank is, not too far from there. So I just missed the septic tank right there. But the shed, which is not going to house the train, is going to be in the backyard, but that's out of sight. But I had to dig all the way over to the fence to put a sprinkler over there. And while I was there, I found another elbow, or another riser that went off to the 45-degree angle with galvanized pipe. And I can't find where the end of it is. I have to dig up some more.
That's why I said you're not going to tell me.
But that was this morning. Okay, so. And I even got Debbie to do something.
Yeah, I got Debbie to help.
We got to use the hose
everything now
to sprinkle everything until I get everything working. And
seeds over here.
I figure a couple of more days and I'll have the sprinklers working in the back. And I still have to do them in the front.
Bachelor buttons. So we're going to have a lot of bachelor buttons in front. That's the
and Debbie was planting some flowers. She's got quite a bit of them. They're going to go in the front yard.
These are the ones she planted, what, a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, I just threw them in there.
She just threw them in the ground. Okay. Now I got that leveled off for the most part. I left a place open where that galvanized pipe is. I got to find out where that goes. And then I got to hook up right here, put the sprinkler head there, but I got to dig that down right there to get that a little bit lower, so I can get the head at the right place. Because I got the this type here. So this is what I'm putting in there. The K2 Pro.
Well, that's what I was doing. I had to dig all the way across to put in a new line. But there is a lot of pipe in the backyard and the front yard.
Get rid of that, them stumps back there.
I'm 70 years old. I ain't doing that stuff. Hey, Split Rock, I thought you were supposed to hide the bodies at night. Well, I'm trying to cover it up now. Well, humidity isn't bad here. It was only like 30% humidity, but early in the morning we get a lot of fog. And lately, the past week, we're hearing all the jets from the Air Force base. Okay. All right, let me see. Okay, now we got that big tree cut, and this is the guys found 2 baby squirrels and put them on our porch, and so we had to reposition them in another place. There they go.
Yeah, both of them are right there.
Aren't they cute?
Oh, they're cute.
Yeah.
Oh, see the other one?
Yeah, the other one's right there. See?
Oh, I see him now. Yeah, maybe the mother will find them. Oh, they're pretty. Okay.
I had to keep Sadie off the porch when they were over there because she was trying to go after them. But anyway, that is why I ain't getting anything done on the model railroad, because I got stuff to do outside, and my grass is brown and nothing but weeds. You can see all the weeds in the background in the backyard. So that's what I got going on. And 17 years ago, I sold my house in Arnold, Maryland. And I said, never again will I do yard work. I guess I forgot what I said 17 years ago. But anyway, there, at least it's better than the HOA having to deal with those idiots. But anyway, I don't have rants for HOA. Why do people go through all the trouble to install sprinklers, then you have to cut grass weekend too short as is? Well, it's either rocks in the yard or weeds everywhere. So that's why. And hey, this weekend we're going up to Home Depot. I got to go all the way up to Lakeland to get a lawnmower because the one here in Sebring doesn't have the one that I want, but it's a push mower, with the rear wheel drive. Yeah, never say never. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, what was I thinking? Yeah, I gave everything to my son. I gave him the lawnmower, the grill, all my yard tools, all my other tools. I says, I'm gonna live in an apartment or a townhouse and have an HOA do everything. That happened for a while until I found out how bad the HOAs were here in Florida. Yeah. Yeah, sell some supplemental income for trains. There you go. Yeah. Tom is the HOA now, is what. Yeah, there you go. I am the HOA, and I say when it gets done and how it gets done. Those idiots where I lived before, they would never do anything. I work faster working on the sprinklers than they did in the place where I lived before because it took them 3 years to get the sprinkler system to work. I can see Tom using a robot mower. No, I'm getting one with a rear wheel drive and electric start. I ain't pulling no cord to get it started. Yeah, just go and borrow it all back and take back when done. Yeah, there you go. I don't know if it'll be all rusted out there. That was 17 years ago that I gave it to him. Joel Blankenship, how you doing? What streaming software do you use for your videos? I use vMix. And I can't put that up on the screen unless I put, but anyway, it's vMix. And I'm pretty satisfied with it, but it is expensive. I have a nice size swimming pool set up for squirrels. There you go. Veggie mix. Yeah, there you go. Veggie mix. All right. Yeah, it's VMix, and let me see if I can pull up their website here. And I keep getting comments from Microsoft that they want me to put I don't want Vimeo. Where did VMix go? Okay. Okay, let me get to the home page. Let me see if I can get this right one up here. There we go. There it is, VMix. And I'll put the thingy up here. And then, you know, that thingy. Let me put this over here. Where is Tom hiding the Doritos? I'm not hiding it. Okay, let me see if I can get this one. There's the full bag right there. This is the working bag, and I don't know if we could see inside here, but there's hardly anything left. So I'm almost finished with that one. He ate it, yeah. All right. I'll be glad to give you all the North Carolina squirrels you want, even some rabbits. Yeah, that's what we got. A bunch of squirrels in the backyard. We got rabbits. I'm glad we don't have alligators up here. Now, there are some alligators. We're about a block away from a lake. There's some alligators down there, but they don't come up this way. We just get the squirrels and the rabbits. And down on the next block, they got chickens and goats. So we can hear the chickens every day. Yes, gotta have the party size. And last week, I picked up the wrong one. I thought I was getting the nacho cheese, and I got the zesty nachos. They was a little bit zesty. Cock-a-doodle-doos. Yes. Yeah, they go cock-a-doodle-doo all day long. Okay, so it's a streaming software. It is like OBA, but he meant OBS right there. But costs money, yeah. They have a cheap one. Well, actually, you can get it free for 60 days to try it out. But yeah, you get a cut down version where you only have 4 inputs for $60, but the better one costs $350. Yeah, they even have jalapeno. Where did I see that? Yeah. Yeah, they even had. Oh, yeah. One time I picked. We were coming back late when we was looking for this house, and we stopped at a Dollar General or something because there was no other stores around, and I just grabbed off the shelf. It was just a small bag, and it was the fiery hot whatever it is, and that woke me up real quick. I might try the 60-day trial, but it will take me that long to figure it out. Oh, it's real easy. It's just like OBS. Yeah, I quit using OBS because it started getting complicated for me. I mean, this is a lot easier. Bernard C, how you doing? Glad you can make it here. Jalapeno poppers. All right. Okay, so I'm just trying to read what's going on. So, what were we talking about? And don't let me forget. Oh my goodness, look at that. Okay, so other work, delaying the layout. Now, we got to do this. DC. Okay. Now, the reason I put that up there, and we went 2 hours last week, and I never even talked about it, and that was the topic that I wanted to talk about. DC, I'm getting a lot of comments on my older videos about DC, on my old DC videos, and in my email. So, okay, Heath. Don't derail this. Okay. Mayhem Monday. Okay. But I was just wondering, is there a lot more people coming into model railroading, or are people just going back to DC? Anissa Johnson. Okay. I'm using DC. Okay, Randall Ellison. Hey, Tom, did you hear about the CP Rail and KCS merger? Yeah, I heard about that. Somebody was talking about that a couple of weeks ago on one of their streams. Yes, I heard about that. But anyway, a lot of people are asking questions about DC, and they're just so confused. So I'm thinking there are a lot of people that are just getting into the hobby and starting out with, just DC stuff. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. What are your thoughts on it? Okay, have you seen anybody? Okay, Jean-Pierre Dumar, you're using DC. I am using AC for my latest. That's Heath. Lehigh River says, I believe a lot of people are getting into the hobby. Yes, that's what I think. I usually see this around Christmas, because a lot of people will get train sets and stuff like that around Christmas, and I'll get a lot of comments on my videos about the train sets and stuff like that, because I used to do one every year the first couple of years that I was on here. And yes, I think a lot of people, my first train set, John Pierre. Yep. All right. But a lot of people are getting started, and I still got some DC stuff. I know Ray Bobel, that's all he's got. And I might pull out some of my DC stuff, because I still got a lot of power packs. I still got some of the MRC. I got a couple of MRC power packs, and I got this old, I don't know, it's a European one, man. It's a big one. I bought an N scale layout for $90 from somebody at that was selling it. They tried, and they actually, the guy was I guess his wife was selling it, but he was in the Army, and he built it when he was over in Germany. So he's got all the European stuff on it. And I got something like 30 turnouts. I mean, he had some of them on the layout, but he had a box full of the stuff. So I still got a bunch of N scale turnouts on there, with the I can't remember the brand of it, but That's my story about N scale. But he had a big transformer with it. But I may do that. Okay. I may do something in DC. My streetcar layout in storage is DC. It is just two loops. Plus, sound is not needed. There you go. All right. That's what I might do up on the top on my shelf. Isn't that a comic book, DC? Yeah, dysfunctional community. That's what we have here. A DC community. Okay. Because DCC stuff and DCC logos are very expensive. I agree with you there. I use DC for the Z scale and G scale. G, Heath. What do you do with the G scale? You got two pieces of track and run it back and forth through your apartment? Big L. All right, there you go. I run some of my DC on my DCC layout on address 00. There you go. Does it use old cathode tubes? Eli Fleming, how you doing? All right, so coming out of the armchair after years out of the hobby on a budget and gonna dabble in a little HO shelf layout and N-scale loop. Gonna run DC for now and simple block switching for the time being. There you go. That's the way to get started out on DC. Yeah. Okay. My G scale is in a storage locker in a bin. All right. My G scale is right there. I got a caboose. That's to get me motivated to get my pond out in the backyard and put my G scale out there. But one of these days I'll get it. Yeah. Uh-oh, along with Jimmy Hoffa. Yeah, there you go. All right. But anyway, yes. So I see that there are people. Sterling J. Is there such a thing as a dud locomotive to make DC have two locos? Yeah, you just disconnect it. So don't apply power to it, or just you disconnect the motor and you can run two of them together. Otherwise, you might have it going at different speeds. I don't know how you can get it going the same speed with DC. Okay. Oh my goodness. No bins allowed. Proper model railroaders only use blue tubs for their DIY center. Oh my goodness. Bye, Sparky. Is Sparky leaving? Oh my goodness. I guess Sparky is leaving. He can't handle all this DC talk. Oh my goodness. Well, I gotta get my song. I hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more. Okay, that's enough of that. Poor Tom's gonna get a kiss he won't soon forget. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. DC and MCU. Okay. Blue tub model railroaders are the future. Okay, so I am thinking of getting into the DCC realm. Oh my goodness. Okay. Scott will tell you all about that. Yeah. Scott will tell you all about it. All right. Comics, Tom. There you go. All right. Okay, Anthony, I'm hitting the road too. Thanks for stopping by, Anthony. We'll see you again. All right. Okay. Rant. Okay. So, was that on? That was on here. Rant. Not that many times, but I have rant one time. Okay, Q&A too. So if you have a question about anything other than that, Late Night Model Railroad, how you doing? Good to see you here. And Trains and Tronics. All right. Woo-hoo. Did you just change your name? Late Night Model Railroad? Or are you using somebody else's picture? Okay. Yeah, DC can be complicated hardware-wise. DCC can be complicated software-wise. Yes. Yeah, the questions I've been getting are just wiring up the DC, because I guess they're seeing so many things on DCC, they're getting confused about DC and DC. And like there was a guy like three weeks or so asking about the ACC on the power pack. I mean, they had a hard time comprehending that, and I had another guy asking me questions about the AC and DC on the power pack and stuff like that. So I guess I'm going to have to do another video on DC, huh? Oh, Joe Lavardi, how you doing? Yeah, there you go. DC equal Christmas tree circles, DCC running trains, and that's what I got. No, well, yeah, that's what I got under the Christmas tree. I got Easy Track with the Bachman, one of those little plastic Bachman thingies, going around the train, going around the Christmas tree. Trains and more like trains and Tronic. Okay. Yep. All right. There you go. Yep. All right. Okay. I'm still Joey B. Too many people mispronounce my name and too many hat jokes. Okay. Joey B. How do you mispronounce Joey? All right. Okay. Tom's Trains and Things, we should collaborate on that. That's a good idea. All right. We should do that. Let me know. Okay. Michael Slow, are you going to do Unitrack or FlexTrack? I don't do Unitrack. I do FlexTrack. I use FlexTrack and I use Pico and Shinohara and whatever turnouts that I could find that fit the bill. Most of them are Pico, and I use the Shinohara or Walthers because of the different curves. I use a lot of curved turnouts. Why, you ask? Because they take up less room. You could get more turns in the curves than you can on a straight, except for when you're doing a yard. But I might get me some of those micro engineering yard turnouts. The ladder system. Okay. All right. Hey. White Wall Wheels, one hardcore MOH. I would love to see the train prices in 2040. I would not like to see the train prices, but I would like to see 2040. I'll be like 90 years old then. Okay. Heath, you can see me in here. Heath probably blocked you. That's why you can't see your things on there. Okay. Night, Randall. Okay. See you later, Randall. Curves are good. On trains too. Yeah. Okay. Yes, those tracks are cool. I'm going to have to get me some. And Anthony just left, and I know he got a bunch of them. Should have asked him about it. I wonder how much train stuff was on the stuck ship in the Suez. Oh, boy. All right. All right. At Tom's Trains and Things, I checked and he was not blocked. Oh, my goodness. Maybe he said some stuff that he wasn't supposed to. Or maybe it's in his name. Hardcore. Maybe you got hardcore, or maybe you got core blacklisted. No one can see me on his chat. Oh, no. Well, we can see you here. Oh, no. Get ready for a kiss, Tom. Oh, no. Yeah, hardcore would be a good guess, yes. Some things are blacklisted, and maybe Heath blacklisted hardcore or core or hard. You never know. Yeah, but we could see you fine on here. Okay, so you're not blacklisted here. Oh my goodness, train prices in Australia are around $300, $700 for DCC, that's ready, $400 US for N scale. Oh my goodness. That's why I go to train shows and buy stuff there. Oh my goodness. But anyway, what time is it? Okay, I just restarted it. All right, we had some. Okay. Now, can you see me? Well, I don't think it was the software. It might have been my computer. Okay. Yeah, dang squirrels. That squirrel did it. I mean, it's YouTube. The current frame rate is too high. Please set the frame rate to 30 frames per second or less. I don't want to. Holy moly. I can't change it once I'm running. Okay, so let me refresh that up there and see what helps. All right. Okay, so we're back. YouTube. Okay. Okay, so Heath had hardcore blacklisted. Okay. So did somebody say rent? I'm not going to push the button on that anymore. For some reason, when I did that, YouTube just didn't like it and just went boom. I mean, my whole computer went out. All my monitors went blank. My software that was over on this monitor ended up on this monitor over here. And that's the only thing that was open. I had to restart the stream just to get it working again. So YouTube just messed up. And do I have a YouTube rant here? Yes, I do. Okay. His mind went blank. YouTube messes everything up. Case in point, what just happened? Okay. Now it says no data on my thingy. It says no data. All my things are messed up here. I got two. Let me undo. I popped out the chat and I still have another chat. And oh crap. I got to undo that one because I forgot. I can't open up the chat when my window is up here. Otherwise, it goes way up on top, and I can't retrieve it because I can't get to the top of it because it opens up way above the browser. Why it does that, I don't know. But that's another thing that Windows or YouTube does, or is that Windows? And I'll tell you about Windows. I have all these computers here, and I can't connect any of them through the network. I mean, I could see what they look like. Okay, let me see this. Boom. I could see the other computers. Let me see. Let me show you. Boom. Okay, this is Debbie's computer. And what is going on? I need a password for it. This is what comes up all the time on that computer. And I have all the computers set up the same to be able to talk to each other. But I haven't been able to get them to talk to each other ever since I had Windows 10. When I had Windows 7, no problems at all. But as soon as I got one computer that was Windows 10, it messed everything up. And then when I got the second computer, Windows 10, neither one of them would talk to each other. I got to hook up my Windows 7 computer again, put the old hard drive back in it because I had an old hard drive that was getting pretty crowded, and so I bought one of those SSID hard drives and transferred everything over to that one. It was a lot faster, but it only lasted about 4 months. And let me turn this light off right here because that's on my desktop, and I don't need that. But okay, that is one rant. Okay, the other YouTube rant. Notifications. I keep getting comments about that. People aren't getting their darn notifications. And, okay, so there you go. I'll put that as... It held that one back. I had to show that one from Frank. But anyway, notifications. Nobody is getting notifications. Hi, Dave P. How you doing? We're in the middle of a rant. Okay, but anyway, I don't like that. We used to be able to, everybody used to get notifications about everything that you put out, and then they started weeding it through that, you have to do this, you had to do that, you had to ding that bell, and then you have to click on this and click on that, and then you had to turn on your cell phone to get the notifications and all that crap. When are they going to start getting back to normal? And I got another one for YouTube. Held for review, and I complained about this before, and I keep writing about them. They don't notify you when they have something held for review, and then when you click to accept it, you can't find it. I had one today. It was the first one that I was able to find, but anyway, most of them you cannot find. If it's older if it's older than a week, you can't find it. The only reason I was able to find this one is because it just happened today, and I just happened to look in there because I clicked off a bunch of them because I was getting all this. Here's another thing, all this crap spam stuff. I was getting all these comments, and they stacked the comments on somebody else's comments on an old video about what was it? Hacking into your girlfriend's Instagram. And then somebody right away would comment on that. Hey, it took me a while, but I was able to get it. And I had this on probably about 20 videos. And I had to hit boom, boom, report on every one of them because it kept on showing up on there. But come on, YouTube, get your crap together. Okay. I got one of these. It's a fly swatter. It's a fly swatter. Okay. See what they call it? Fly guard. Why? What the hell's wrong with calling it a fly swatter? I mean, is it is it not politically correct or something to call it a fly swatter? You got to call it a fly guard? Oh, my goodness. All right. But anyway, we got 3 of them. We got 3 fly swatters, not 3 fly guards. Okay. I ordered a new phone because my old phone, where did I put it? Oh, here it is. It's a Galaxy S8. It's 4 years old. I mean, it's falling apart. Mainly because, my thing is ready at CVS. Okay, but anyway, I ordered a new phone because this one's 4 years old, and my case is falling apart. I got a busted screen on it. I noticed when I was taking video with it, it looks a little bit cloudy, even though I clean up the lens on that side and on this side. And the microphone, which is a little itty bitty, not that one there, but see that little itty bitty hole right there? That's the microphone. And that gets plugged up. You can't unplug it, and you have to put in an external microphone. Okay, well, I ordered a new one, S21 5G. Supposed to come here Wednesday, and I was looking at the manual. There's no SD card, so you can't put it on. You can't put your videos on external storage. There's no port right here for either earbuds or a microphone. All it is a USB-C port. And you have to buy a friggin' adapter if you want to hook up a microphone or anything else. Well, luckily, I had one of these that I got some time ago because I could hook up a HDMI cable and hook it up to my cell phone to have an output and put it on here. It also has a USB 3, and it also has a USB-C, so I could charge it and also use other devices on it. But for me to use an external microphone, I'm going to have to get another adapter to plug it into here or plug it straight into the thing for a 3.5 millimeter thing. And before, there was 4 pins on the microphones. So I have a lav mic that has 4 pins on it. I won't be able to use it anymore because on the new ones, they're only 3 pin. So they make you buy everything. And also, they don't give you a charger. They give you a short. I looked at the picture. It was about this long, a USB cable, USB-C cable, where you have to plug it into a computer or a USB port, charging port. But you don't get the adapter. So you got to use your old adapter or buy a new one. So that just pisses me off. You pay $900 for a new damn phone. They don't have half the things on there that they used to. That makes me mad. Okay. So that's my rant about cell phones. Okay, now I got one more. Now Ford has a quick lube. And I need the oil changed on my van. So I went up to the quick lube in Avon Park today. I figured, I go to quick lube all the time. When we was living in Naples, we went to the Estero one. It might take about an hour and you get a car wash and everything else with it. But I went up there. There's no line. They got 4 bays. I think they were working on 2 vehicles in there, and I didn't see anybody in a line or anything. They didn't have a line, so I go inside and I says that I want to get my oil changed, my tire rotation, all the good stuff. And he says, you could either leave it, and we might be able to get to it in a couple of days, or you can make an appointment for next week. Okay, this place is called Quick Lube. So why do I have to make an appointment for next week for Quick Lube? And I says, when I tried to make an appointment online, it came up with a blank page. They don't let you make an appointment. So you got to go there to make an appointment, or you got to go there to find out that you have to make an appointment because you can't just drive in there and wait in line. That's what I'm talking about. That's my rant. I think that's all the rants that I have for tonight. There, yeah, I'm making up for last week when I didn't have a rant. Okay. Yeah. I had a couple of rants today. Okay. New phone, couple of YouTube ones, fly guards, and the quick lane. Okay. So, yeah, that really makes me mad because I'm on 1% of oil life. I figure, I've been putting it off because we've been busy. We've been going here and there, and I didn't have time to go. I said, well, Monday morning we'll go, and I gotta wait until next Monday. Well, luckily we're going to Fort Myers tomorrow, so maybe I'll hit one of the quick lubes over there. Where, the population is 5 times bigger than what it is here, but you could get in and out of the quick lube quickly. That's why it says quick. Yeah. Ants and rants. There you go. All right. That's why I do all my vehicle service. I don't do that anymore. I let somebody else do it. I quit doing my oil changes a long time ago. Where's the rant about signing up for a COVID vaccine? I don't have a rant because I don't sign up for it. I'm not getting the vaccine. That's like getting the flu shot. I haven't gotten the flu shot since the flu shots came out, 40 years ago? That was the last time I got a flu shot. So I ain't getting the vaccine for a COVID thingy. Whatever it is. No way. That's why I don't have a rant for that. I'm using all your email addresses for insurance quotes for April Fools. Oh no. Oh my goodness. That's I was too busy, so Quick Lube did. I had to pull the oil pan. The next change, they epoxied the plug. There you go. Shays and Scales, how you doing? All right. Strobe light audio. Okay. So anyway, where are we with this? It's 9:24 already. Man, time flies when you're having fun. And what are we going to do now? I might have another rant. It looked like things were going to get really bad today when I started this live stream and the thing was going like this. And I have it set for low latency, which usually, 10 seconds after I say something, you actually hear it. So there's not that much time lapse in between communication, because I could say something and ask you a question, see it up on chat, and respond to it in no time at all. But it was like 30 seconds behind for low latency. So I knew it wasn't going to be a good night for this. So I'm not going to try that right now. Okay. It's a lot more worse than the flu. COVID is a lot more worse than the flu. Well, I'll tell you what. It's the politicians make it worse than what it really is. Okay? You can believe that. I don't believe it. I have family members that had COVID. Nothing was wrong with them. They said it was like a mild flu. Okay, my neighbor had COVID. She was tested positive 3 times and with no symptoms. I've had other neighbors with COVID that tested with no symptoms. So if you're unhealthy, you're probably most likely going to get it. If you're healthy, I wouldn't worry about it. Okay. So Late Night Model Railroad. Good job. Bride and I are going in April 5. Okay. Yeah, we didn't have no flu or swine flu or West Nile here. Go figure. Everything is COVID. Yeah. So how many people have gotten the flu in the past year? You don't see anybody. You know why? Because they're all COVID. And they say, well, they're good. They don't have the flu because they're wearing masks. Okay, if they're wearing masks, then how come they're getting COVID? So anyway, I don't want to get into that because YouTube, they flagged one of my other live streams. The first live stream I did about COVID. They put it, what did they say? Limited or no ads. Okay. Humanity, time to head out. I've seen a lot of death in my profession from COVID. You probably have because you work in a hospital. I've been in the hospital, and the hospitals down here, they haven't had anybody. They've been empty. And they're marking a lot. COVID is like a hurricane. The insurance companies pay for the claims, no questions asked. And so everything is marked COVID. That's what I believe. They could be any other disease under the sun, and they mark it COVID. So that's my belief. My brother-in-law, 85 years old, came out of the hospital and got COVID. He had a mild flu-like symptoms. They put him back in there. A couple of days later, they discharged him. He was okay. My sister got it too. Just because she tested positive, but no symptoms. No symptoms. But anyway, so, beliefs don't change facts. Well, if you want to believe those facts, I don't know. I don't believe that they are facts. That's my opinion. Okay. Moderators leaving before host. Shame. Oh my goodness. I still got one moderator here, don't I? Okay. Scott's still here. Okay. So, Heath and Sparky, they all left. Okay. So anyway, we're getting down to the end of this thing, and I got to hit this other thing right here. And I hope YouTube doesn't crash on me again. All right, so we're going to wrap this thing up. I hope you had a good time here. I did. I sure did. I want to thank everybody, especially those that showed up and commented tonight. And also, and here we go again. So YouTube doesn't show up the activity. They're supposed to show the super chats and new members and stuff like that in the thing, and it's the second week in a row that they are not showing up anything on there. So we're going to wrap it up. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. I'm going to put this thing in here. Sparky, late and early to leave. A flogging. There you go. All right. Yeah, we gotta get him. I think he's been working on those U's for his circle. He's been going around in circles too many times, huh? Okay. Okay, so anyway, let me put this last thing on here and say good night. We're already into an hour and a half. I'm going to hit the end button, and we'll come up with this nice little song right here. Thank you very much.
Engineer, where are you headed?
See you, Bernard.
Carry me back to Tennessee. Oh, I got a little girl who's been waiting. Promised that she'd marry me. Mr. Can we leave that seat? I'll shovel coal, Lord, to pay my fate. Gotta get this train down to the station. My little girl waiting for me. Well, the night is dark, and Lord, it's cloudy. I've been traveling that lonesome road. My one true love waiting there to see. Want that low train to carry me back. About 9, and poor boy's heart started overheating, sending all of his love on down. For the night is dark, and Lord is quiet. I've been traveling this lonesome road. My one true love waiting there to see. That long old train
Good night, everybody. See you next week. 8:30 next week.